So, is the Xbox Game Pass coming to Nintendo Switch? Well, you may have seen the title of the video. You may have seen a thumbnail. You may have thought, no. And frankly, yeah, this is all rumor and speculation at this point. But what we do know is Microsoft is seemingly looking to develop an app for the Switch. And it does seem as if this app is developed, this app will actually allow players to access the Xbox Game Pass library through streaming. And this would be done by using their Project X Cloud service that allows players to stream games to other devices such as iOS, Android, and Switch, of course. It says, of course, in the article itself. Now, here's my issue, though. So I am extremely worried about this because I think so many people, because of course this is a very understandably hyped thing to have happened, especially as someone who I don't have an Xbox. So someone who doesn't have an Xbox, who doesn't have Game Pass, to be able to play this on my Switch, because of course they can't be played natively due to the fact that they just look, unless you're talking about a game that, you know, like the original Banjo-Kazooie. Let's talk about that game. The games they can't run natively, right? The different hardware, better hardware, quote unquote, better hardware can handle, a lot more than the Switch can. But at the same time, I say better because I like what the Switch can do, right? I'm not sitting here trying to be like, it needs to look like this, and if it doesn't look like this, it's terrible. Like, no, I don't really care about frame rates dropping, or things like that. As long as I can play the game and it isn't a mess, I really don't care. But what I know you might care, and that's cool that you do, but I don't. But the thing that I do care about is, can I play not just Banjo-Kazooie, but other games like Star Wars Knights of the Old Republic and other, freaking Halo and a bunch of other games that I've missed out on because I've never had an Xbox. Shocking. No, but it's true. My dad had an Xbox 360, and now my family has an Xbox One, but I don't have an Xbox. So and it's funny too. A contributor to the channel, this is our YouTube channel, Melissa, shit on me for it. Now, because she's not here to defend herself, fuck you, Melissa. And no one send her this video. Seeing her at her next concert will be terrible. She will be at the ready to kick my ass. So either way, though, point being is that I think that what worries me about this. So I've told you what I liked about this. I get to play these games. What worries me, though, is a lot of people have talked about on PlayStation streaming service how PlayStation games from PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 do not stream well. And this has nothing to do with the Switch. Of course, this wouldn't be, I don't think this would be Nintendo servers necessarily handling this. This would be Xbox handling it through their Project X Cloud service. But here's the thing, though, right? When it comes to, Game Pass on the Xbox, if you don't know, because I had to learn this myself. If you don't know, you download it onto the system. So right there, you're like, oh, amazing, right? Like, just download it straight to the system and you're good. Where with PlayStation service, it's, oh, stream it, and if it doesn't work for you, too fucking bad, we took your money. So there are a lot of people out there that are saying, hey, especially if they're in a spot of the US that doesn't really have good internet, PlayStation takes their money for the month, and then they cancel, and they never get to play these streamed games again because it just doesn't stream well for them. So for me, I worry because I want to be able to access these games. I want to be able to play these games, but I feel like even with games like the Nintendo 64's Banjo-Kazooie, I'm just worried that they're not going to be streamed well. And I know that's an N64 game, and it should be a layup, but I just worry about streaming, especially during, I don't know if you guys can hear it, but I've been talking about it in between the videos because we're doing this live on our Twitch. The wind is very hectic. If the wind screws up right like this, my internet service right now, obviously we wouldn't be able to be live, of course, but another thing that I wouldn't be able to do is play this. So if this was available right now on my Switch, and I thought, I gotta play Banjo-Kazooie, I don't want to pay, I don't think they're exorbitant amounts, but I don't want to pay the amounts that exist, for. I have an N64, but I still don't want to pay them, and I definitely wouldn't want to pay them for freaking Conker's Bad Fur Day. So if I wanted to be able to play those games on the on the Switch, then all of a sudden, because the wind is getting pretty bad, I can't freaking play those games. So that would be very frustrating. Now to be fair, the games that the article is pointing out are games like Halo, Gears of War, and Forza. And even then, looking at how beautiful Forza looks, I just feel like there would be a lot of stuttering. Now, yes, of course, you're going to have to work out kinks, and it's going to be a beta process and things like that, but I just worry that there's going to be a lot of stuttering, and it's going to be less of a success and more of a passing thing that gets canceled within the Switch's life cycle. But I want to hear what you guys think. Do you think that this is going to be successful? Are you extremely hyped about this? Because, again, I'm pretty hyped as well, but I'm just a worrier. I'm a worrier, guys. So tell me what you guys think about this. If you think it's going to be, this is going to be the best thing ever to happen to Switch. If you, like me, are happy that Microsoft seems to be working very well with Nintendo, especially while it seems like Sony is dominating, at least in terms of sales, that Sony is dominating. What do you guys think? Would also like to mention before we go that it seems as if, it's speculation, that with a Project X Cloud announcement due at the Game Developers Conference in March, it is believed any announcement on this will come sooner rather than later. So, I'm not saying that if it doesn't get announced that it's not happening, but we'll see soon. And if it does get announced, we'll cover it right here on Matt Rants. Again, tell me what you guys think about all this stuff and what franchises you would like to play and video games you would like to play on your Nintendo Switch directly from Xbox. Tell me all that down below.